A big wingman welcome to the wingman's path, to positivity, to raising your vibration and to living a life of your choosing. And I so welcome you here today with me, because for me it's been a really interesting week, and I just love connecting with everyone, with you especially, because when we connect, our energies multiply. So if we can practice bringing in more positive energy together, well, that much better, right? That much better when we can practice together bringing in positive energy. But here's the thing about life. Life is constantly sending you negative vibrations all around you. They're just coming at you normal-like. And it's not going to be worth it to dance around them. You've got to be able to put on like your Iron Man suit, and so they don't affect you. So they just hit you and keep slipping off, and you just keep going in a forward direction. Because it takes practice to stay on the wingman's path. It really does. It takes practice to keep that positivity flowing. But when you do, you start recognizing your vibration. And this week, my vibration took a hit for a little bit, just like everyone's does. And the game, the wingman's game, is coming back, baby. Because the more you do this, what do you think? You're going to hit these little challenges. Where do you start hitting the big challenges? That's when you're on your way to really achieving a goal. When you start getting into the bigger challenges, right? The bigger obstacles. So I find since being on the path, I can sort of get myself pretty quiet. I don't know about you, but meditating, sometimes when I meditate, I get nowhere. Those voices still come at me. But yesterday I was I was driving to a friend's. Had a nice little drive in the afternoon. It was going to be no problem. We were hanging out. I was looking forward to seeing him. And I was able to get quiet there while I was driving. And as I did, I started recognizing my vibration. And you know what I noticed? I noticed I had a little twang in my vibration. A little twang. A little twang from the old days. Something I'm carrying with me. Something that normally might sabotage me. It gets a whole lot bigger at a lot of times in my life. But here, you know what it is. So you're going along, you get hit by some negative energy, your vibration takes a little hit. You know, that's the whole game. What's your vibration doing? You recognize that your vibration took a hit, and you start building it back up. And now things are back to swimming. You're hearing the tunes, everything's playing nice. But I noticed that I can recognize my vibration turning south, and I can also recognize when I got a little twang. And if I have a little twang, it means I'm not sending out a pure positive energy or pure positive vibration as to what I want. I'm sending out a little confused. I got a little twang in there, man. You got to get rid of the twang. I got to get rid of the twang. We all have to get rid of the twang. You know, that's the game. Because if you can't get rid of it, if you can't get yourself to where you are sending out that pure positive energy, and don't worry about it. The more we practice together, it'll just start coming more natural to you. It'll start coming more natural to you. It has to me, at least. See if it works for you as well. I'm thrilled to have you with me because, as I said, I know the more of us together doing it, the easier it is to spark each of us and get it going, right? So, when you notice that you have something negative come up, and maybe the same thing comes up again and again in your life, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times in your life, you're noticing it. Maybe it's time to notice your vibration as bringing it, right? That's when the twang's real large. When the twang's just real little like it is right now, I'm going to give you what I did yesterday when I was driving. I thought it would be a good practice for all of us. Because if we're all going to be on this path, we're all going to have connected energy. So some of these practices that I come up with, I feel like they're going to connect with what you're going through also. The positives, the highs, the lows, whatever, right? So let's see what we can do. Because let's face it, that's what I'm supposed to do as the wingman on the Wingman's Path tour, right? So let's see what we can do. We're going to let it go. Right now, we got a little twang. We got a little twang. I don't know. Maybe it's from when you were 5 years old, you had depression, or someone said something wrong, or your son, or your mom, or your dad, or your brother, or your sister, or your aunt, or your uncle. I don't care who. Today, we let it go. Today, we let it go. It's been in our mind. It should be paying us rent for how much space it's taken up in our head, right? Today, we just let it go. So that's the practice. I want you to do it with me today. I want you to just say, let it go. And as you say, let it go, I want you to picture your life without holding on to this whatever pain it is, whatever twang you have, whether it's from you sabotaging yourself with money, or you sabotaging yourself with relationships, or you sabotaging yourself with health, whatever it is that you do because you have that from the old days. Today we're going to get rid of it. We're just going to let it go. So I want you to picture letting it go, letting whatever it is for you go, and say it with me. Let it the heck go, man. Just let it go. Yeah, let it go. How's that feel? Like, get it out of your brain. You know what? I'll tell you what. I'll hold it for you. If history repeats itself, you'll be back to ask me for it. Give it to me as your wingman. Let me hold the pain for you. Let me hold your grief. Let me hold what's sabotaging you for just a few moments today. And you let it go. You just let it go so you don't have to hold it anymore. And see how that feels for the day. I'll hold on to it for you. You want it, you can come back. I'll store it. I'll store it. I'll protect it. I'll protect it well, right? You got a twang. You got to let it go. That helps for me to just let it go. I hope it helps for you as well. To just let it go. If it doesn't, I tell you, this is the practice that has helped me so much. That doesn't mean you're letting go of your situations. It doesn't mean you're not taking responsibility for your life. It means you're letting go of the emotions that are holding you back from succeeding at your chosen mission. At whatever mission you have set for yourself, whatever goal it is you want to achieve, whatever desire it is you want to manifest, if you've got something holding you back, whether it's a little twang or a great big twang, you got something that's changing your vibration from pure positive to what you want. And it's sending out a little confusion into the universe, which the universe always matches, right? So you've got to get through that, and you got to let go of that twang just for the day. Let's see how that feels without having that taking up headspace. I thank you so much for joining me, and I thank you for sharing with me your energy on the Wingman's Path. I thank you for sharing it with your friends and your families and your neighbors and your communities. Because I know the more of us together, right? The more of us getting our vibe going in this pure positive wingman energy. Oh, man. You will be amazed at how wonderful life can become. I'm not saying you're not still doing your job. I'm just saying you're doing it with a lot more joy. You're living with more joy. So I thank you for being on the path with me today. Have a great day. One in which you let it go. You just let those negative emotions that are hanging on you, changing your vibration, giving you a little twang, you just let them go. Let them sink off into there, away from you. And breathe in and have a wonderful day. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Your Wingman Michael, signing off.